Oh, dude! Time for another beer review. For this one, I'm going back to Collective Arts. If you've just seen my last video, it was another beer out of this series. So this is another Origin of Darkness. Now, I struggled with the length of the title on the last one, and I couldn't even get it all on the title on my video. This one's even longer, so I don't know what I'm going to do here. So this is Origin of Darkness. It is an imperial stout aged in oak barrels and finished in tawny port barrels with New Zealand Pinot Noir, South Pacific vanilla and New Zealand cacao. That is the full title of the beer. It's 10.8% in a 355 milliliter can, and it is a collab with Garage Project out of Wellington, New Zealand, as opposed to the Garage out of Barcelona. So there's the can design. Very cool. I've had nothing from Garage in New Zealand, but I think Sam, who's well known in the beer tuber community, I think he's had this one. He's from New Zealand, so shout out to Sam. Hope you're well, buddy. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get this title on. I did enjoy the last one, so hopefully this one's as good. It does sound like it's got a lot of those New Zealand influences from Garage there with the Pinot Noir barrels and yeah, the South Pacific vanilla. So we'll see what happens there. We're going to open that. I actually thought I was going to need to get some kind of implement to open it. It's another thick looking beer. I'll just leave the little glug in the bottom. So yeah, it's got another mocha head on that, jet black, creamy looking again. No light getting through that whatsoever, but it looks an absolute beauty in the glass. We'll get the nose. Oh, it has got that real wine like characteristic about it on the nose. Yeah, and the grapes. It's like roastiness. I've got a real blast of like great wine grapes as I put my nose in. It's kind of gone now, and I'm mainly picking up. I'm picking up a bit of the port and a bit of the like roasted malts. Oh, it smells beautiful. Look, absolute beauty. This one. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Again, it's another good one. Got a dry finish on this one. I can only assume that it's coming from the barrels. Yeah, it's quite dry compared to a lot of stouts that I've had. Not overly dry, but I don't normally associate a dry finish with a stout. I sometimes get a bitter finish, but this has got more of a dry finish. There's a real fruity burst as it enters the mouth. Touch of grape. There's a red berry note in there as well. You get a lot of the roasted malts. Coffee, a big coffee vibe on it. Chocolate. It's really good. I'm not picking up the vanilla. Again, the can is a little bit old, so that might like the last one. So maybe that's what's faded in time. I've got to take that into consideration. Slight heat at the back of the throat, but it tastes a little bit more boozy than the last one, but yeah, it's another good stout. They're both good. They're kind of on a par. There's big different flavours in it compared to the last one. I'm picking up more barrel qualities on this one, whereas last time I was thinking I was picking up more of the adjuncts, but the two really, really good stouts that I've had. I just would have liked to have had them a little bit fresher, but they are both pretty decent. So yeah, not a bad one. I'm pleased. Another one that I'm pleased I got to try. So yeah, pretty decent if you see that about. But like I said, just check your dates if you do see it. So that is Origin of Darkness. Imperial Stout aged in oak barrels and finished in tawny port barrels with New Zealand Pinot Noir, South Pacific vanilla and New Zealand cacao. So yeah, bit of that port. I'm picking up, I would say out of those, this is oak barrels, it could be anything. And then the port barrels, I am picking up a note of that, the port flavour in it as well. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, nice fruity burst up front as you get it. So yeah, not a bad one. So I like that. So that's Origin of Darkness and the beer with the long title. So thank you for watching, and on to the next one. Cheers.